takeandtalkpics.com. I'm Rob Kruger, and this is episode 67 with our Monday message. So, Photo World, I wanted to talk to you about gratitude. Having a gratitude attitude, if that helps you remember. It's something that you really need to put into your daily life. And the only reason I bring it up is because I forget sometimes, and it really is super valuable. So here we go, Photo World. I want to share with you a story, something that happened to me recently that really reminded me about how grateful I should be for my business and what's going on in my life these days. Thursday evening, just a few days ago, passed back over the weekend, and that evening there, I had two wedding client meetings. These are two clients I've already actually photographed their weddings, and their weddings were back to back. It was a Friday wedding and a Saturday wedding. And I scheduled their delivery back to back. So it was 7 p.m. and then 7:30. And, I get to show them their pictures and see their feedback, which I didn't do that for 5 years in my business. I was a little bit too nervous to have that instant feedback from people. But then I started realizing, you know what? This is what I do. And if I truly back it up and I truly believe in what I'm doing, then I shouldn't be afraid to go in front of my clients and show them the work that I've produced for their wedding day or their particular needs of photography that I did for them. I should embrace the fact that my talents and skills are enough to deliver what I want and need to my clients. And guess what? I've never had bad feedback from clientele. In fact, I've actually seen real feedback from people where emotion starts to get drawn out and tears actually come out. Like, it's really a pretty amazing thing. And I never got to experience that before. When I would deliver images, I would ship them to people, send it out, or they just quick pick it up and I wouldn't look at it with them. It was so heartless and there was no connection. And these clients, these two particular clients, the first one, she found me through my regular marketing skills and what I've been doing lately to get my business out there. And that's awesome. And they ended up going with me. And not even a week ago, the bride's sister contacted me to hopefully, set up something for her wedding next year. That word of mouth is key because that means I paid for marketing to acquire one couple and I'm going to get another probably out of it. That's huge. The word of mouth is amazing. In fact, that second couple, that Saturday wedding, the second meeting I had, they were involved in a wedding that I did previously the year before. So it was a groomsman of, the guy's side there of that wedding last year. And he and his fiance thought, this guy's pretty cool. He's got a good personality. He really knows how to play everybody through the motions of the wedding day and keep it moving and have fun. And whatever else they thought of me, I hope it's great stuff. It felt like it was. So they ended up going with me and looking at everything. And, we did it all. Engagement session, the wedding day, our photo booth came out. It was so fun and awesome. And I'm really thankful for all the clients that I've had because I've really had great experiences pretty much the entire time I've been in business. Not because I'm some diamond in the rough or anything. It's just I really poured everything I could into it to hopefully yield those types of results. So Photo World, you can too. But let me get down to what this topic is about, what today is really about with the whole gratitude attitude. I finished those meetings. Man, they went so smooth. It was so easy to talk to these people as if they were my friends. In fact, one of the couples, I think we're setting it up a time to get out and play Cards Against Humanity or something, or maybe play some golf. The groom, he really loves that stuff. So I'm thinking, you know what? This is pretty sweet. It's pretty amazing that I can actually become friends with some of my past clients just from the way that they found me through doing photography for their wedding. It's kind of an awesome world that we live in as photographers. Here I am today. I'm producing an episode for you for takeandtalkpics.com. 67 episodes. It's about photography and I love it in the business of especially, which is really my forte and area of learning. And I just can't be more grateful for the things I have going on. I'm sitting here in the middle of the day talking you through this message, and hopefully you're listening to it at a productive time while you're editing photos or on a drive to your next job or in between the day job. Somewhere in there that you're really manufacturing your growth in a business to move into that level. Also, this past weekend, I got to spend some time camping, and it's just one of those few weekends of the year where I didn't have a wedding. And for August, my goodness, that's ridiculous and kind of awkward. But you know what? I'm not going to be mad about that time. I'm going to be grateful for the time I have, and I'm going to go out and enjoy it. I've never traveled so much in my life as I have this year. It's kind of ridiculous. And I think it's because I'm finally getting that perspective of being grateful and applying that on a daily basis. And things have been turning for the better. There's been so much feedback with the podcast, with the blog. I can't believe the following that there is. And I think, hey, get it out there. And if this is good content and good information for you, Photo World, share it with other photographers or aspiring photographers, hobbyists, other business owners. I actually have a guy coming on the show in a couple weeks who really specializes in video, but it seemed like his photography was the thing he was doing. And that's how I found him. But you know what? I think it's great. Share it with other business owners who are making the steps to move forward and grow. You know, I feel like I've had this little saying, it's not anything, earth-shattering or amazing that you need to put up on your wall, but I just kind of look at my life and the situations going on, and every once in a while I kind of analyze it for a second, saying, it shouldn't be this hard. Not because I'm coming down on a hard time or it's really that difficult to get through. I just need to stop and think, maybe step back a bit and look at it to say, it shouldn't be this hard, so what can I do differently? How can I make this a little bit more appealing? Well, start looking at the things you have going on for you. Analyze the good and duplicate it. Look at the most successful interactions you have with clients. Look at the most successful changes you make in a business. And those are the things that are worth looking at again for a similar client, a similar change in your business. If you found a marketing strategy that works, find another avenue that's very similar in the feeling and the audience and the build that it can get in that marketing strategy. If you pitched to a client in a certain way and it wasn't working, then all of a sudden you changed 2 little things in your meetings. Boom. Everybody was hooked on you and it's totally working. Take those 2 things and see what's more amazing about it in that way than it was before, and find 2 more that you can add in. So now it's going to be really easy to get this repetition of people saying yes to you, yes to your photography, yes to your business. Because if we don't change, if we don't grow, what's the point? There's nothing wrong with being happy on a certain salary. But I've been finding that the more photographers I interview, the more people I meet, they are not sitting stagnant on just this simple photography business that seems to be working and they're happy with that. They're always looking for the next thing. Not because they're greedy, but because they know it exists out there and it's the path they want to take. You have to appreciate what you have to understand what you want. And if you can appreciate it, if you can be grateful for the things you do have, then you're going to start to yield some results of things you are probably going to be grateful for. I know this sounds a little preachy, and I think I got a few little tangents there, and I swear to goodness my classes at COD, they all kind of look at me the same way as you're probably thinking right now, this guy cannot keep it in a straight line. But ultimately, it kind of connects. One thing after another, I do those 2 meetings, and I get hit with this reality a little bit again, saying, wow, what an awesome life I have. This is amazing, and I love doing what I do. I need to embrace that more. You, Photo World, you need to embrace that more. Us as business owners, photographers, whatever you're doing, you need to embrace the gratitude. Apply it into your new, more positive spun attitude. Wake up, be grateful for something tomorrow. Go to bed, but be grateful for something right before you close your eyes. That's going to get you a good start to a day. That's going to get you some good rest at night. And you're going to have this nice snowball effect of, feeling a little bit better about the things you have going on and applying it to the positive energy in your business that is working. And how can I repeat that? How can I take what was working and move to the next step with more things that will work? You're testing yourself every day. So use that test. Pass or fail, you're always learning. Use that learning. Photo World, I got to stop. I'm going to get all preachy. I'm done. Episode 67. I can't believe we're approaching 70 already. This is crazy. I'm so grateful for you, Photo World. Thank you for being here, and happy shooting. Hey, Photo World. Thank you for being here. And I always love talking about books, and I love reading to educate ourselves. I think it's very important that we do so. If you're interested in getting a new book, a free book, an audio book, hello, we love audio. You're listening to a podcast. If you want a free audiobook, I can help you out. Go to taketalkbook.com. You will receive 1 free audiobook and 1 month free subscription to audible.com. Takeandtalkpics.com. Thank you again for joining us today, and we really appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you share this with your friends and photo family out there. We'll see you next time. This is Rob Kruger. Happy shooting.